Hey, what's up? Working on pay station roofs today for my buddy's car wash. Been working on this stuff for a few days. Probably have a hard time telling what the hell that is. It's upside down right now. The roof's gonna be a 312 pitch. Little trick right here, you know, if you're setting something like that. I cut me a block of wood that's 6 inches right there. 6 inches in the 2 foot of that level right there. Puts me on the angle that I want. And it's kind of neat that thing's sitting there like that because it's just balanced on that pipe. Pretty much nothing you see being used here was designed for that purpose, but it works. And we're good there. Tacked up. Doing fitting this pipe, you know, like where these fits come together with these. You got these different copes on pipe, and there's a good video I saw on, I think it was weld.com, where they used a piece of angle iron to get a cope fit. I don't do it that way, but it was a good idea. And once you know what your cope fit is like, and you got one cut that fits good, you make a pattern. And I wanted to show these patterns. I've been messaging with one of my buddies up in Pennsylvania, and they've been building some stuff up there, and I wanted to show them and anybody else that wanted to see. Like, this is a cope pattern for that pipe. You make this, this is old because I made it a long time ago, and it's made out of gasket material, like a gasket material for automotive gaskets for an engine or something. This pattern here, this is a 45 cope for a fit like this. You know, once you got one fitting good, you make you a pattern you can wrap around that pipe and mark, you know, then you can make another one really easy. And then, you know, sometimes you have just a miter. That's a 22.5 degree miter. So you can have a miter pattern like this. Now this pattern and this pattern, they're not made out of gasket material. What they are, these are paper that I've laminated. I got a laminating machine, like you can pick one of those up at Walmart. And what's really cool about those, not just for patterns, but they're really good for cut lists, especially if you think you're making a cut list for something you might need again, because once it's laminated, it's really tough. You can see, like right here, I wrote that on there on the paper and then laminated it, and you can't erase it. But if you laminate something like this and you want to write on it, say it's a cut list, and you want to make check marks as you cut stuff, see, you can get these erase markers like you'd use on a whiteboard. You know, you can get one of those, and you can write on here whatever you're doing, whatever you want to write on there, you know, and you can erase this. So you get rid of it. Maybe if you didn't decided later that you didn't want it there or whatever, you can do that. Just some thoughts on the patterns I wanted to show you. And you know, when you're working this pipe on your jack stands, it's nice to have a pipe wrench around. Sometimes you'll be rotating that pipe. It's a lot easier if you just stick this in on the edge of the pipe, and you can turn it around and control it whenever you're doing stuff. And it's a good tip too. Have some kind of a stub bucket around when you're stick welding, I know a lot of guys, they just throw rods on the floor and they say, well, we'll sweep them up when we're done. Well, you'll have a lot more to sweep up. You know, you got the rod in your stinger. You got to drop it. Why not drop it in the bucket? If you drop it in the bucket, you ain't got to pick it up later. But we'll be revisiting this later, you know, when you can see more what the hell's actually going on. You can't really tell what I'm doing too much here as far as the pay station roofs. But, you know, down the road we'll show you. This is just construction phase. All right, y'all. We'll holler at you later. Well, so here's what happened. The septic tank truck with the septic tank hoist on it, it broke down. So Dalton took and torched the bed and the hoist system off the septic tank truck and set it on the equipment trailer. The only trouble with that was the hydraulic system that run the hoist system was on the truck. So he took the hydraulic system and the engine off of his log splitter and he set that up on there and he hooked that to the hoist system on the tank truck bed that's sitting on the equipment trailer. And using that hydraulic system, he's got the tank truck hoist working on the equipment trailer. So then I built a set of roof structures for the pay stations for the car wash, and we picked them up with the tank truck hoist sitting on the equipment trailer, powered by the log splitter hydraulic system. So we got a lot of tools and materials being used in ways for which they were never intended. But like, oh my God, look, the signal lights work. But like, you know, you can see now, whatever it takes, like, we're gonna make it happen. See, if you learn to work with what you got, then you're always gonna have everything you need. Look at the pay station roofs all painted up. I'll take Tina's car through the car wash.